Now, Dhea is now joining in with all the Trump-related developments from last night in our special segment, Trump Watch. Dhea.
Starting with major moves on tariffs and foreign policy, President Donald Trump says there will be at least 7 trade announcements on Wednesday. That's later tonight in a post on Truth Social. While there's been no official word on India-US deal yet, maybe tonight we will hear something. Trump also said he is planning to impose a 50% duty on copper imports as part of a set of looming sectoral tariffs, while threatening 200% levy on pharmaceuticals. However, he said drug makers would be given about a year to get their act together.
Ones we did steel, as you know, they're 50%. We did aluminum, 50%. Lumber just came out.
Why don't you announce copper?
And we did cars. And now, today we're doing copper.
Copper and lumber. What would that tariff be on? The section tariff?
I believe the tariff on copper, we're going to make it 50%.
50%.
And we'll be announcing something very soon on pharmaceuticals. We're going to give people about a year and a half to come in, and after that they're going to be tariffed if they have to bring the pharmaceuticals into the country, the drugs and other things into the country. They're going to be tariffed at a very, very high rate, like 200%. We'll give them a certain period of time to get their act together. But they were all here, now they all left. They went to other places because we allowed, people that sat in this room allowed it to happen. And I don't allow it to happen. The people in this room don't allow it to happen.
Copper is finished. We've done with our study. We've handed the study over to the president. The president knows that he has the ability, since we've studied the market of copper, to set the market tariff for copper. He announced it today at the cabinet meeting that he intends to go to 50%, which will be similar to steel and aluminum, which are both 50%, so copper will be 50%. And the idea is to bring copper home, bring copper production home, bring the ability to make copper, which is key to the industrial sector, back home to America. We need that kind of production in America. It's important, so that'll be out today. With pharmaceuticals and semiconductors, those studies are being completed at the end of the month, and so the president will then set his policies then.
On the diplomatic front, Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for the second time in just 24 hours. The two leaders reportedly discussed possible pathways to end what Trump called the tragedy of the ongoing war in Gaza. Now, turning to the war in Ukraine, President Trump delivered a sharp rebuke of Russian President Vladimir Putin, saying he has approved the delivery of more defensive weapons to Ukraine. This comes after an earlier Pentagon pause was lifted. Let's listen to what he said.
We're not happy with Putin. I'm not happy with Putin. I can tell you that much right now, because he's killing a lot of people. And a lot of them are his soldiers and their soldiers, mostly. And it's now up to 7,000 a week.
And lastly, President Donald Trump said Jerome Powell should resign immediately if allegations from critics that the Federal Reserve Chairman misled lawmakers about renovations at the central bank's headquarters proved true. Listen in.
Jerome Powell, who you've been pressuring to lower interest rates, he's facing accusations of lying to Congress, which is a potential crime about the opulent.
Well, then he should resign immediately. We should get somebody in there that's going to lower interest rates.
Do you want congressional?
Why don't you call for his resignation?
Dhea, thanks a lot for that update.